Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to give you the winning ingredients for my two drafts that I had over this past weekend: a 12-team Superflex and then a 14-team league draft. But before I deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetJD. And don't forget about the Patreon if you want more DFS betting and fantasy football help. All that is included in that link down below. Let's get into it. Hey, yo! All right, everyone. Yes, it's time. We're going to go over our 14-team league draft first. I needed to find a picture that's going to really encapsulate my draft all the way through. The other bigger picture was a little bit blurry. You couldn't see as much focus on my particular picks. But for this video here, the 14-team league, I zoomed in here, and I'm going to be pick number 9. All right, pick 9, and we're going all the way down. So it's going to start with, you see it says Chase. That's Jamar Chase at the 9 spot in his 14-team league draft. I would love to show you what was the first pick. The first pick was J.J. Taylor. The first pick was a mistake. They took the wrong J. Taylor. They looked at the sticker and thought it was Jonathan Taylor, and it wind up being J.J. Taylor. That was insane, the fact that happened, yo. I'm sorry, Moses, but I can't believe you picked the wrong Taylor. So, from there on, the stuff started to falling down, all right? If you pick that sticker up and you put it on the board, that is law, all right? You cannot take that off. No, you make that mistake, that is on you. That's how we run it in our league, okay? So, for this 14-team league draft, after J.J. Taylor went, it obviously went Jonathan Taylor, and then it went falling down from there. Justin Jefferson went to my boy Cruz. We had my boy Ray get Cooper Kupp, and then at 9, I was like, all right, I definitely want one of the top tier 3 elite wide receivers, so I grabbed Jamar Chase. Okay, in that position, I was leaning either Jamar Chase or Najee Harris, or I was going to reach and get my boy DeAndre Swift, because this is a PPR league. I saw a ton of upside with him and his pass catching ability, especially the fact that they're entrusting him with running the ball more up the middle. They believe in him that he can take it to the next level, just not be a receiving back. So coming back around, we see Tyreek Hill come off the board, and I was going to grab my favorite running back. All right, I just went wide receiver. I grabbed one of my favorite running backs in the league right now in fantasy football, and that's Javonte Williams on the Denver Broncos. All right, a lot of people have thoughts of, oh, it's going to be by committee or all that. I'm going with talent. I'm going with the fact this is a new regime, coaching regime. This is a new quarterback, and they're going to run up-tempo offense. They're going to utilize the fact that they have a great pass-catching running back in Javonte Williams. Melvin Gordon is solid, and he tested the markets, and no one wanted him. Nobody wanted him. He came back to Denver begging and pleading, and they gave him less money, okay? They only gave him 2.5. So that was his fault. Obviously, I think Javonte Williams is the star talent, and the movement now is youth running backs. You're getting a big boost outputs for the year from youth running backs. When Barkley had his big year, well, he was a rookie. When Christian McCaffrey had his big year last year, Jonathan Taylor, when he has big, these are young running backs, rookie to second year running backs that are going off. Najee Harris, rookie running back, going off. Okay, you don't, after the second, third year, you see complications. They rotate and look for someone else. That's all right. So coming back in the third, it was between two people. For some reason, Mark Andrews was falling in the third round of a 14-team league draft. Mark Andrews was falling. Mike Williams went right before, right here. And then it was Terry McLaurin. I was hoping that they did not take Mark Andrews. So as soon as I saw that they were going wide receiver, I ran up there and got a number 1 tight end in Mark Andrews. I was shocked to get Mark Andrews in the third round. All right. So coming back around, I was like, you know what? I needed a partner to pair with Jamar Chase. I got Gabriel Davis. And then after that, I paired Gabriel Davis with my boy Elijah Moore. All right, so I think I had a solid trio with Jamar Chase, Gabriel Davis, and Elijah Moore as my 3 wide receivers. I put in an elite tight end with Mark Andrews, and I got a little bit of a hero running back with Javonte Williams there. Coming to that next round, where we're at the 6th round. I wanted a quarterback. The tier where it was Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts just had went. So I obviously I love Trey Lance and the upside, the rushing capabilities of him. I am not worried about Jimmy Garoppolo. This is a 1st round pick. They are going to play out Trey Lance. You can't give him minuscule time to play when you entrusted a number 1 draft pick. So what we're going to do here, I went Trey Lance. That's going to bump myself up to compete with other teams, have an elite top tier type of quarterback, because it's all about rushing. All right, it's all about rushing. I'm not going to the pocket passes with Derek Carr, Cousins, Matthew Stafford, Dak Prescott. In fantasy football, rushing quarterbacks are king, and Trey Lance was one of the top tier guys you could get for the rushing capabilities. Jalen Hurts, Trey Lance. If you wanted to go a little bit lesser, I'll show you who I got a little bit later. So after that, Antonio Gibson. In the 7th round, I needed someone that was going to be a capable starter. A number 2 spot in my running back position. Obviously, Brian Robinson is going to be out for a significant amount of time because he got shot in the leg. He got shot in the thigh. He got shot near the knee and in the butt. It doesn't matter. He got shot in the legs, and he's going to be out for a significant amount of time. I don't care what they tell you. This man got shot. Is going to take time. All right. This gives Antonio Gibson an opportunity to solidify himself yet again. Do not fumble the ball. Please do not fumble the ball. It was a risky pick, but someone that has upside, because we saw last year over 1,000 yards rushing and 40 receptions last year from Antonio Gibson. They have no other choice. What, you're going to play J.D. McKissick? J.D. McKissick is not a 1st and 2nd down back. He is a 3rd down back that is just a receiving back. Everyone else, Jared Patterson, he's okay. The talent is in Antonio Gibson. He has the opportunity. After that, I wanted to solidify and add depth to the wide receiver position. Someone that can be a number 1. I was hoping to get Brandon Ayuk at that Gibson pick, but that faltered. So I went that running back, and then coming down to the next round, I went Kadarius Toney. As long as he stays healthy, he has big potential. After that, went Nyheim Hines. I wanted a PPR running back to fit with my lineup. I think I was fine there. And then went with one of my wide receiver sleepers in Nico Collins. I think he's going to have a huge year this year. I think 800 to 900, maybe even 1,000 yards receiving. We're looking in that 60 to 70 reception range for Nico Collins. He has been stepping up and has been looking at like a top contender alongside Brandon Cooks. Davis Mills loves Nico Collins, all right? And then if you're looking for a rushing quarterback with some upside, I went with Justin Fields, all right? He has 2 options. It's either throw to Darnell Mooney, throw to Cole Kmet. If not, that man is going to run the ball. I like Luke Getsy as their new guy that's running the offense for Justin Fields. There's no more Matt Nagy, so Justin Fields is going to have a strong 2nd year. We saw him in some big spots last year. A lot of games where he had 18 to 20 plus fantasy points, so he has the upside. And then for there on out, I just filled in my bench. So let's move on to our 12-team Superflex. All right, for the 12-team Superflex, little bit of a different strategy. Superflex means that you can start a 2nd quarterback. So quarterbacks are going to have more value in this league. If you have a 2nd quarterback in your lineup going up against other lineups that don't have a 2nd quarterback, you have a big advantage. Okay, quarterbacks tend to have a higher floor, around 15 to 20 points. Okay, that's what quarterbacks usually have, and if they go above that, that is icing on the cake. All right, you would need a wide receiver to really have a good day to compete with a quarterback, unless that quarterback just has a terrible outing. So for this Superflex here, I was pick number 6. So in both drafts, I wanted to be in the middle. All right, shout out to Eric. That was an awesome obstacle course that we had that went for picking your spots. All right, so we did a little bit of obstacle course. It was super dope, Top Gun themed. So you did a little bit of a scootering at the first part. You had to shoot a target. In the second and third part, you had to shoot a basket in the fourth, and then you had to do a horseshoe for the last part. So that was pretty dope. Everything was timed. But no matter what I wanted to be in the middle. So if I finished good, I picked my spot. I wanted to be right in the middle in this 12 team. And as you can see, I was the 6th pick. The first person went Cooper Kupp. Then it went with Chris. Chris was smart. This is a super flex. Go get a quarterback. I don't know why Justin didn't go quarterback, but that's fine. All right, you went Cooper Kupp. So Chris Cruz goes with Josh Allen. It goes down. It goes Jefferson, which I'm fine with. I think he's going to be number 1 overall, not Kupp. Mahomes, and then it comes to Taylor and then me. So when I get that opportunity, I see Justin Herbert fall to me, an elite top tier quarterback at pick 6. All right. So you got to take advantage of this, man. The Superflex, I went and go grab Justin Herbert. That's going to be my QB number 1. Nice building block around there. It comes back around. I was debating. I was really debating. Either double dip or go and get my running back. So I'm pretty solid at QB1. I go get DeAndre Swift, who I love. It comes back around. Cruz does a double dip at the quarterback position. A lot of people do this and go get their first 2 quarterbacks in either the first 3 rounds. So you got Josh Allen, Trey Lance, great combination right there. It's coming back around. I like that. Wide receiver from number 3 with Justin Jefferson and CeeDee Lamb. So we're coming around to me. I go get my guy yet again, Javonte Williams. I don't think he should fall even lower than that. So I have a 1-2 punch at running back. I have a great QB1. It's coming back around. And then I want to address my wide receivers. I don't have a wide receiver as of yet. So I go get who I think is going to be a great play this year is Mike Williams. So I have a stack with Justin Herbert and Mike Williams on the same team right there. Nice little stack. Stack with QB1 and wide receiver 1, how I think. I don't think Keenan Allen is going to outscore Mike Williams this year, okay? So it comes back around again. I was going to go a wide receiver, hoping for Michael Pittman to fall to me, but he doesn't. There's a stretch run of quarterbacks, but then there's still an elite tight end that shouldn't be in this round 5, and that's Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts has huge upside. All he needs is more touchdowns. He already had 1,000 yards. Why not have a year with more touchdowns? That's even better than having 1,000 yards. For fantasy, I hope you have 10 touchdowns. I don't care about the 1,000 yards. Go get touchdowns. So Kyle Pitts, I fill him in as a top tier tight end option. I'm feeling really balanced here. 2 running backs, an elite quarterback. That's a very solid wide receiver 1 or elite wide receiver 1 and an elite tight end. It comes back around. I get Gabriel Davis. Gabriel Davis is still here. So with all these quarterbacks going, it allows running backs and wide receivers to fall lower and lower. So this was a great opportunity. I think I filled out 2 wide receivers and 2 running backs pretty strong with Gabe Davis and Mike Williams, who I think is going to have big years. It comes back around again, and I'm having an opportunity to go grab a wide receiver in the Kansas City Chiefs offense, and that is Juju Smith-Schuster, who can have some upside linking up with Patrick Mahomes. And then it comes back around again. I go wide receiver again. I want to have a stable of strong wide receivers no matter what. All right. If Juju falters, I have Brandon Ayuk to have, who I think is going to have a great year, pairing with Trey Lance. Trey Lance is going to stretch the ball down the field, opposite of Jimmy Garoppolo, who does not throw the ball down the field and gets people injured. If you remember that pass to George Kittle, it was because of Jimmy Garoppolo, the reason why George Kittle got injured in that previous season. So after that, I feel like I address wide receivers. I need a running back. I was hoping for Ramondre Stevenson here, but I get sniped 1 pick from my next pick. I was going to go Ramondre Stevenson. I get sniped. So I settled with Devin Singletary, who's going to get the first, second down work on a high octane offense. He's going to get the opportunities. I saw what he did in that stretch run at the end of last year, all the way from week 14 all the way through the fantasy playoffs. He had outstanding performances, over 15 fantasy points in 6 straight games, what we saw from Devin Singletary. So hopefully we get something similar to that. It comes back around again. I know I need my second quarterback. I missed out on Justin Fields. I missed out on a couple of other guys. So I need to go with someone with throwing upside, someone that's going to get touchdowns and put up yards, and Jameis Winston is going to be that guy for me. I think I like him. So that's going to be my second quarterback. I come back around. George Pickens is still there. I add to the wide receiver stable. I love that pick right there. I come back again. Rachaad White, who should be a very solid number 2. Hopefully he takes over eventually for Leonard Fournette, who came into camp pretty overweight. He just got paid. A lot of factors. But this, you got to remember, Tom Brady wanted a receiving back again. All right, Keyshawn Vaughn didn't work out. What did Tom Brady do? He told them he wanted another receiving back, and Rachaad White was top of the class in the draft. Okay, I get my backup tight end, and then I go get one of my sleeper wide receivers in Nico Collins, who I drafted in the other draft. I go back and get him really, really late in this one, and then I fill out with a third quarterback. So it's good to have around 3 to 4 quarterbacks in your Superflex. So I go get Davis Mills, who I think is very, very sneaky this year. He showed a lot of promise last year. I think he played best out of all the rookie quarterbacks last year between him and Mac Wack Jones. But I definitely go get him, and then I finish my lineup with Eno Benjamin. So I think I did pretty well. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about the 14-team league that I just spoke about, and this one right here, the Superflex 12-team. I got value where I could. Definitely took advantage of situations where tight ends were falling, and I have elite tight ends in both drafts. So I think it's good to have a leg up at that position. So let me know in that comment section down below. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessageJetsD, and I'll be back with another video very soon. Peace out, guys.